my goodness.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Knife edge throws onto the back of the head of the white line, and it looks like there's a disqualification. We're making a different word. But I don't think that makes a difference. I was angry. There's a big buck here. I think she's going to pay Punk off.
Well, I think the payout's already happened, and here goes Lion back into the ring. Just like back in Buffalo, they're going to leave this guy in a pile one more time. This is disgusting. Where's the help from the back? And here it comes right there. Look who it is. Look who it is. This will take care of Kurt, and he'll go away now. Start this thing out with a battle royal, and if you heard the participants, that's a full ring. Right, ring the bell. We got to ring the bell. And there's a lot of action inside the ring right now. I'm kind of standing here by myself. I don't know if I'll be joined by anybody or not. I'm kind of hoping that it does happen at some point here. But there's a lot of action going on inside this ring at the moment. Ooh, Chameleon delivering some vicious blows. And Scarsdale and Dominguez are having a little powwow in the middle of the ring here, and who knows what those three are up to. Yeah, there they go. They just submarined somebody. Unbelievable. Now here we go. The Battle Royal is already underway, and some of these participants are fairly new. We don't know who they all are, but we'll do the best we can. Don.
Well, I got to tell you, there's a lot of action going on, and myself, I put out at least 6 laps on my belt there, CP. Wow, look at Donovan Diamond's out. Donovan Diamond's out.
Already, Donovan Diamond, a newcomer here at TSW, is already gone.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's earning his stripes real quick.
What a big boy he is, too.
Oh, I'll tell you what a specimen. Look at the physical specimens in here, CP. We got some real powerhouses in there.
Dominguez is having a blast. Chameleon's got people go. Oh, look at Scarsdale up here in the corner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, look at this. We also got some quick ones in there, CP. Look at how quickly some of these. Oh, wait, Chameleon. Chameleon's throwing someone out. And Scott Scarsdale. Oh. There's just so much action here. It's incredible. Ricky Dominguez now in the corner there.
Boy, in just about no time at all, this ring is getting cleaned out fast.
I'll tell you
We're still under 5 minutes.
I'll tell you what. The TSW cleaning crew's out, and oh my Lord, did you see that? Wow.
We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and look at what we've got going on here. Look at Scarsdale, Dominguez. Oh boy, this should be a very interesting ending here.
Oh yes, they're working him over. And look at Chameleon. Chameleon's got new life there, CP. He's coming back. Look at him. He's coming back. And he's hammering on Scott Scarsdale right there. And wait a minute, from behind.
Oh, there goes Chameleon. He's out. Chameleon's gone.
And
we're down to 3 just like that.
You got that. It's the Millennium Millionaire, Scott Scarsdale, Suicide Con, and Spanish Fly, Ricky Dominguez.
Dominguez, I'll tell you, he's the sleeper. Oh, there goes Scarsdale. He's gone. There's 2 to go.
Scarsdale's gone, and Suicide Con and Spanish Fly gonna battle it out. Oh, what an incredible kick right there.
This could be a great battle, too. These 2 guys are evenly matched. This could be a lot of fun.
Oh, definitely. The experience is about equal between these 2. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, he's still in it.
Dominguez held on. He's still inside.
From behind. He's struggling.
He's out. That's it. That's it. Just like that. What a whole thing.
Your winner, Spanish Fly, Ricky Dominguez.
That didn't take very long. That was the quickest match I've seen in a long time.
Quickest one in history, CP.
We'll be back right after this short timeout. Folks, now we're going to take you back in time with the TSW Time Machine, brought to you by TSWWrestling.com.
He does look angry tonight, but remember, this is the young man that made a big name for himself at Rage in the Cage, coming off the top of the steel cage, 15 foot high, all the way down.
Well, once again, take nothing away from Jeff Starr, because he's sexier than Brad Pitt in a fancy and fun Florida flower shop wearing a pink leather tutu. He looks great tonight. I mean, look at him. All the girls are salivating at the mouth like a Pavlov dog. People getting behind Jeff Starr and not so behind Jeff Starr. A little mixed crowd there. It's like there's a little bit of fans and some jeers behind each guy here. They got a mixed crowd. You see that?
Yeah, but isn't that fun, though?
Tie up to, whoa, takedown right away to Jeff Starr. And Sledge having none of that Popeye nonsense. I could go for a little bit of spinach casserole right now with a little bit of cheese and onions. That'd be some nice. You think they sell that out there at the fair?
You're at an agricultural event. Jeff Starr getting sledged to the face with 2 good chops. I can't call him full-fisted because that would be against the rules. But Jeff Starr, I don't believe breaks the rules.
I think those were open fists.
Yes, okay.
Open fists.
That's why I call them chops.
They were open clenched fists. And Mr. Ring-a-Dinga with the arm ringer, shablingity-blinga to a snap-over take-mare. Does it say snap-over take-mare? Snap-mare takeover. Yeah, that's it.
If you're selling it, I'm buying it.
Okay, and right now Sledge, the reverse face lock into a takeover again. And Jeff Starr leg takedown and then a stance once again. These guys seem to be evenly matched there at the opening of this bout.
Jeff Starr being his naturally charming self.
A forced pushover clothesline by Jeff Starr. Not with a lot of momentum behind it, but just enough to knock the big man over the top.
Got him outside of the rope.
But who knows? You know, it could be that Sledge wanted him out there, too. What's that about? Oh, reverse baseball slide between the legs of referee Mark Harris.
That was pretty good, folks.
That's a ref's name, Mark Harris, isn't it?
Harris, right?
Or is it Mark Green from ER? He is kind of a green mark in the wrestling world. Well, anyways, Jeff Starr up here. Maybe we're going for a white lion 10-count punch again. Wait a minute. Well, we got 3.
What?
And then a big head drop to the top of the turnbuckle. There's only a steel-like plate underneath the foam there. It's real thin, that foam.
Sledge did a great job of turning that around.
Right away. Right now, reversal into the far side of the ropes, into a drop-down DDT out of nowhere, and Sledge going for a pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. As you can see in the corner over there is the president of Hojo Graphics, Jack Hojon, right there.
Yep, there he is.
Getting some good shots for us tonight.
Yep, Jack obviously does our television work for us.
He's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
Big right hand by Sledge, taking down Mr. Spotlight. I haven't seen Mr. Spotlight getting taken down since the last six-pack about 3 weeks ago that I saw him, out there. And we were out in Massachusetts, and I was talking to him, trying to get him to, sign a new contract with me. But we'll see. I got to kind of fork a little money over to get some back in return. It's a business relationship.
I think he knew better. And,
Well, no. It's negotiations aren't finished. Look at that. Almost a gorilla press slam down into a Hurricane Rana. And Sledge on the receiving hand of a series of right hands from Jeff Starr, who again goes up to a tilt-a-whirl power slam. Only a 2 count. Up next, it's going to be a great slugfest for you guys out there that like brawls and violence. Vendetta's taking on the heavyweight champion of TSW.
That right there.
And the likes of Haas.
That right there, I'll tell you.
Now, I've been kind of afraid.
This match here is great, but that right there is going to be really good, too.
I've been kind of afraid to talk to it up until about now because you say much about Haas and you're going to be careful.
Yes, you do.
Just think about what his dentist, has been through over the series of years. If he's still alive, even.
He actually had one?
Well, he had one.
Oh.
But when the dentist slipped, we've never heard from him again. Big chop by Sledge. That almost opened up the chest of Jeff Starr there. And another punch to follow it up by...
Ooh, you hear that down here.
We're going to see some hamburger meat on the upper torso of Jeff Starr, I think. Lighten him up, and Sledge following up with a big choking maneuver with that size 13 boot in the larynx of Jeff Starr.
Sledge is one of those guys you don't want to screw around with too much.
Certainly not.
When he takes control, he takes control.
He doesn't like chokes, I'll tell you firsthand.
Chokes or jokes?
Jokes. He doesn't like. Jeff Starr is all about fun and, you know, goofing off and, you know, having a little fun in the ring.
He does have fun with it.
You know, and he's got the punch to back it up with, but you don't want to mess around with Sledge. Right now, Sledge picking up Jeff. Got the blonde crew cut and throwing him right out of the second rope there. Right over the second rope and following him out to the outside, folks. Things could get a little bit mushy out here on this gorgeous August evening.
I'll tell you, it is beautiful.
You know, there was worries here that there was going to be some rain, and we had to watch a couple of fans take off. Unfortunately, we're afraid of rain. You know, they told us that, but what can you do, you know?
I am bumming about that because we had some things set up tonight. We had to kind of lay back on them because of the rain threat, and as it turns out, it's a beautiful evening here.
Yeah, it seemed to work out well, but what's not seeming to work out right now is the physique of Jeff Starr, which might be sporting some black and blue, some contusions and ablutions tomorrow morning. Big punch to the face. There's been a lot of shots to the face. Pretty boy Jeff Starr is going to have an ugly mug maybe by the end of this match. He might have like a Joe Frazier nose. Who knows?
Wow.
I guess the shadow nose.
Sledge is taking care of business at the moment.
Big German suplex.
Dominating this match in a big, big way.
I'm sorry, that was a belly-to-belly suplex, and Sledge now looks like he's going up. He's going up.
This guy Sledge, at 310 pounds, is becoming a high flyer in a hurry.
As we know, he's no stranger to the air. Coming off the top with a missile drop kick.
Oh, boy, that was one heck of a height.
And he connected with it flush.
His height he got was unbelievable right
there. The referee is asking Jeff Starr if that's all he wants in this match, and we'll see on the, nope, only 2 count. Jeff Starr's got guts. He took that move, but
he's kicking out. He's working hard to get out of that.
And right now, Jeff Starr again being picked up by those golden locks. Big body slam by Sledge, sending shivers up the spine of Mr. Spotlight. And it looks like he might be going up to the ropes once again. And you don't want to go to the well once too often in professional wrestling, and especially here in Tri-State Wrestling, because our wrestlers are ready for that nonsense. And Jeff Starr, on my command almost, has come up behind him. Oh my goodness. Where did he hit him? I mean, what? That looked pretty painful to me. But Sledge trying to come out of it. And look at this victory roll. Could have, but nonetheless was not a victory.
Not quite enough to get him anyway.
Big boot to follow it up with. And Sledge calling for it. That could be it, folks. He's calling for the big finisher right now. And you're going to see the Sledge-o-matic, I think, folks. Is he going for it?
Yep. Yep, here it comes. Oh,
wait a minute. Jeff reversed it. Went for the super kick, missed on the super kick. Reversal on an atomic drop and caught the super kick. Mr. Spotlight going for the pin and a 3 count. He pulled it out of nowhere. Oh my God.
Just like that. Oh boy.
Mr. Spotlight.
Oh boy.
Jeff Starr.
Right out of nowhere, Jeff Starr has pulled off the victory.
Folks, now we're going to take you back in time with the TSW Time Machine, brought to you by TSWWrestling.com.
Sex symbol himself, Shockwave, taking on the former ECW Extreme official, H.C. Loke. And there you see the young man, Shockwave, coming to the ring. Hello, everyone. This is Lyle Scott, hanging out at your ringside along with my color commentator, Rick Ransom.
Here I am, everybody, back for another week of TSW Wrestling action.
This young competitor, Shockwave, definitely making a name for himself throughout Tri-State Wrestling. The fans are up there to greet him, and he's there to greet the fans as well. This young man, nothing he can't do in that ring as far as I'm concerned, Rick Ransom. Everything this man does is with absolute perfection. Moonsaults, splashes, swantons, 450 splash, every kind of connotation of the move. He does it all in that ring, Rick.
And another week of you cheerleading for Shockwave. It's nothing we're not used to by now. Yes, Shockwave, he's a great competitor, but there's nobody that can live up to the hype that you give to this young kid.
That may be true, but tonight he has a definite test in the former Extreme official, H.C. Loke.
I'll tell you one thing for sure. There's nobody more extreme than H.C. Loke. He's the man from ECW. He's brought the ECW style back to TSW, and there's nothing this guy won't do to win a match.
That may be true, but tonight he will definitely have a test in Shockwave. But H.C. Loke, a seasoned veteran. A lot of people may not know he was a wrestler for a long time before hitting the independent circuit, before going to ECW and becoming the Extreme Official. But he definitely proved himself tough in that ring, as he has proved himself tough in Tri-State Wrestling as well.
Yeah, that's all great. That's great history. But the fact is that in ECW, we saw some of the greatest violence, some of the best chair smashing and table breaking that you'd ever see anywhere. And HC was one of the guys that made it all happen.
That is true, Rick, but as I have to remind you constantly, this is not ECW, this is TSW action at its very best.
That's right, you can tell that it's TSW because we're the ones here. ECW is long gone, and in its wake, we have great competitors like HC Loke carrying on that extreme lifestyle.
Referee Slammin' Dan Scrody assigned this contest. Not an easy test for his reffing ability. These two men like to fly around that ring real fast. Let's see if Dan Scrody can keep up with them as they try to get the crowd going here on TSW TV's first opening contest. Loke now with a standing switch. Shockwave goes behind Loke. Loke now comes back with an armbar. Cranking up on that wrist. Throws him into a side headlock now. Great wrestling ability by H.C. Loke being personified here. A few shots to the ribs from Shockwave sends Loke off the ropes. Leg sweep by Shockwave, covered. 2 count only. Shockwave ducked the leg sweep attempt from Loke. Oh, Loke. Shockwave flipping out of the snapmare attempt. Hip toss blocked there by Shockwave. He goes up on the shoulders and takes over H.C. Loke with a fantastic Hurricane Rana.
You're seeing a lot of wrestling now, but that's going to end very soon, as we can see H.C. will get frustrated with all this, and he's going to turn back to what he knows best.
Shockwave springboards to the top rope and comes down on the floor on H.C. Loke.
Where in the world is referee Slammin' Dan on this? Now they're on the outside of the ring.
Slammin' Dan right there in front of you. You can see that Rick Ransom. He's checking on H.C. Loke. And the chant of TSW goes throughout the arena. Shockwave now throws H.C. Loke back into the ring. Could see one of those high-flying maneuvers from this young man. Sends Loke off the ropes. Clothesline attempt. No, Loke baseball slides between Shockwave's legs. Another hip toss attempt. Blocked by Shockwave's up on the shoulders again. Vicious power bomb.
And that's H.C. Loke right there. The extreme power bomb.
2 count. Hooked the leg. No, only 2 count. H.C. Loke trying to get the fans behind him. These two men are fan favorites here in TSW, but it may be a little bit more on the Shockwave side. Big chop by H.C. Loke. Sends him mid-ring now. Big elbow to the chest. Cover. Does not hook the leg. Shockwave got out the back door. Quick jabbing right hands by H.C. Loke. He comes off the ropes. Leg lariat to the chest. Takes him down. Another cover. Hooks the leg. 2 and... No. I do hope that the current TSW Cruiserweight Champion Core, member of Deviation, is watching this match, because he's definitely looking at 2 top contenders right here, Rick.
You can bet that not only is Core, but also Demonica and all of Deviation are keeping their eyes on this match.
Shockwave goes up top. H.C. Loke ducks the clothesline. There's a boot to the face. Loke with a double underhook. Oh, takes Shockwave's face right to his knee and cuts him off with the clothesline. H.C. Loke now gripping Shockwave into a camel clutch. He could give it up here.
Shockwave's going to pay now. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Look at H.C. crank back on that.
You can see the intensity in H.C. Loke's face, but the crowd's starting to get behind Shockwave. Loke relinquishes the hold. May have been a little too early to go for a submission. Oh, you hear H.C. Loke right there saying he's a tough kid. And Shockwave is definitely that. Another send off the ropes. Loke picks him up. Shockwave countered it to a tornado DDT. Shockwave trying to crawl over and make the cover. He makes it. Hooks the leg. 2. No. Loke got that right shoulder up. Shockwave now backing Loke to the corner. Pick him up on the top turnbuckle. Loke is there to cut him off. Logan Shock seem to be switching positions now.
They're in a dangerous position up there on the ropes.
Logan with a powerful right hand. Shockwave comes one back of his own. Oh, and Logan ran right into the boot of Shockwave. Logan caught him off the ropes. Boston Crab, he's got it hooked right in dead center in the middle of the ring.
Now you're seeing that experience, that ECW experience, that indie experience that you talked about. That's H.C. Loke. He's a professional.
Absolutely. He was able to counter Shockwave's attempt off the ropes with that Boston Crab, dragging him right back out to the center of the ring. He is not letting go of this hold.
We're starting to see that more aggressive H.C. Loke that I like.
Referee slamming Dan Scrody right on top of the situation, asking Shockwave what he thinks. Will he give it up? He's crawling for all he's worth. He's almost there. He made it to the ropes. And H.C. Loke cannot believe it. I think a lesser man would have given up a long time ago, Rick. Whoa, a vicious uppercut shot there by H.C. Loke. Sends Shockwave off the ropes now. Back body drop attempt. No, Loke counters with a sunset flip. Count of 2. Loke's there to meet him, rolls him up for cover. 2 count only. Rolls through another sunset flip. Loke comes up on top. Now Shockwave to the side. Duck of the clothesline by Loke. Roll up by Shockwave. 2 count only. Ducks the clothesline again. Loke now with a roll up of his own. 2. Only a 2 count there. Loke catches the boot there by Shockwave. Shockwave catches Loke's. Sends him around. Double clothesline and both men are down. Fantastic wrestling ability by these 2 men.
Lyle Scott, what is H.C. Loke trying to prove by all this wrestling? What he needs to do is throw a table in the ring, put this midget through it, and get it over with.
Would you please stop with that table talk? This is wrestling. This is not ECW. And the crowd starting to get behind Shockwave. Shockwave seems to be able to get to his feet first. He's up on both knees. Loke is there to meet him, though. Right hand blocked by Loke at a right of his own. And another. And a third one. Loke now pounding away at Shockwave. Sends him to the corner. Reversal by Shockwave. Here he comes in. Up over top. He lands on the apron. Shockwave counters. Springboard flying body press. But Loke rolls through. Hooks the leg. 2. No. Slamming Dan Scrody a little bit out of positioning on that count. That could have been all over. Right hand by Loke again. Sending Shockwave off the ropes. Both men are fatigued. Both men are tired. Shockwave, body scissors, catches him with a stunner. And down goes H.C. Loke. That could be all.
I just don't understand this performance by H.C. Loke, what he's trying to prove to these fans here in Rutland. What he needs to do is get back to the way he does business the right way and start laying the leather into this guy.
Well, that may happen here in just a few minutes, Rick. But Shockwave is back on his feet and ready to take it to H.C. Loke with everything he has. Irish whip out of the corner now. Loke takes the corner. Shockwave runs in and catches a boot to the teeth. Loke has him. Oh my goodness, what an innovative maneuver. Switching tornado DDT to a bulldog, but only a 2 count still. And Loke starting to show signs of upsetness in that ring. He's got him up on his shoulders now. Could be the fireman's cutter. If he hits it, it'll be all over. No, flips him forward. Takes him up. Look out! Shockwave reversed it with a reverse DDT. And now Shockwave seems to be going to the top rope. This could be all lit for H.C. Loke if he hits it. He's in position. He flies. No, Loke caught him off the ropes. There's the ref. The really effective finisher. Hooks the leg. It's over.
And a 3 count for Loke, but I don't understand his thinking in the way he wrestled this match. He just barely pulled this one out. You handle the replay. I'm going to go to the back. I need to talk to this guy.
Well, Rick Ransom now, he's heading to the locker room. He wants to talk to H.C. Loke about his performance. Let's take a look at the replay. Shockwave standing on the top. Turnbuckle flies off, but H.C. Loke had him well scouted, and bam, nails the REF. The really effective finisher. Deep hook of that leg and a 3 count. H.C. Loke, your winner in this contest. But don't take anything away from Shock.
For the last month of my life, everybody on the street, everybody on the internet wants to know who the Lions picked for his mystery tag team partner in the first ever Ultimate TLC tables, ladders, and caskets match. The match that's most important to me, because high above the ring will be hung the TSW Tag Team Championship belts. Max Burton, you did me wrong in Buffalo, New York. Punk, you know you're responsible for what happened. So everybody wants to know now who my partner's gonna be. Well, I'm gonna answer it for you honestly. I don't know who my partner's gonna be.
I'm gonna tell you who your partner's gonna be. It's gonna be the TSW Heavyweight Champion. Max Burton, Punk, you wanna come in here and beat me down? I'm gonna see your butts out there in that ring. I'm gonna be your partner.
Yeah, Haas, that sounds great. We'll see you at the ring.
So
Problem started right there.
right there. That's
right
when
there.
things started to get a little bit itchy there.
Absolutely.
And when you got a sketchy background like that, you're just opening yourself up to problems.
Oh, big time. And now it's all playing out. Now it's all playing out in a big way. Well, I see the ladder, I see the casket, but I've yet to see a table.
Well, I'm sure we will see a table tonight. And we've seen in other table-related matches, the table very, very seldom does not come into play. And here we got a new foundation of sorts. Punk and Bad Religion. Max Burton out there with Alexander Harris.
You know what the biggest problem with this whole deal is? There's no organization whatsoever with these three. They're not organized.
Nope.
Okay, Punk's gonna do his own thing. Burton's gonna do his own thing. And Alexandria, I'm not sure what's going on with her.
She's
I'm
very
not sure.
highbrow. She's a very highbrow individual, I'm
I'm
sure.
not sure if she's so buddy-buddy with these two as she's making it out to be.
That could be. I mean, you never know with individuals like her. Anything can happen.
I've seen her do some stuff, the last month or so that just isn't up to snuff. She's got an agenda. She's got something going on here, and I'm not sure what it is. We're going to see how it plays out tonight.
I'm sure we will. Alexandra Harris outside of the ring. Very highbrow individual, but she's not afraid to break the social norms, I guess.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you saying she's a social climber?
No, her social class is probably a little bit higher, and because of that, she expects things more so than deservedly upon her. Money can't always buy everything, and I think she's finding that here in the wrestling world.
Well, there are those two belts hanging high in the ring. That Tanner does deserve one of them. There's no doubt about that. Whether who comes out here with them deserves it. That's another
playing
story.
at least one half of the picture originally. And right now, as we're speculating about the virtues of White Lion Jim Tanner, we see the hometown boy.
He's on the ladder. Look at him.
Back on the ladder here, folks. It's Jim Tanner.
I love the charisma of this guy. He knows how to work a crowd. Hey, look at him.
Giving props to the TS Heavyweight W champion here. It's TSW Heavyweight champion.
Oh boy, this is great.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is great. Doesn't get any better than this. Doesn't get any better than this.
I can't believe it, folks. Haas is going to come out here, and he's going to kick some major butt, I'm sure.
Look at Tanner. He is one happy boy.
Alexandra Harris just chased Benjamin right out of ringside.
Mr. Jim Tanner's neck.
Haas with a big body slam on
Big
Punk.
body slam
right
on
down
the
to the
outside over
concrete.
there. Burton kind of taking control inside the ring at the moment.
Oh.
Here comes Alex. She sends in a chair.
Well, I guess it's legal to some extent here. This is pretty much a no disqualification kind of match here. And Jim Tanner up for a body slam. Just misses, landed on that steel chair, but that's not what the intended outcome of that maneuver was. And here's what it was.
Oh,
big leg drop.
with the chair on top of Tanner's head. He drops the leg.
That's quite a sandwich, I'll tell you.
That's quite a I wouldn't want to try to munch on that one. And look at Haas on the other side with a chair to the back of Punk.
With a definitely
Punk's
manwich
down
kind of
hard.
appetite. He's nailing Punk right to the back of the ribs there.
No, I didn't even know the chairs were part of the deal here.
Well, I think pretty much anything come into play. Maybe chairs is part of the C's. There's only one casket. Maybe it's tables, ladders, caskets, and chairs. So could we call it a TLC?
No, in order to win the match, you got to get up in the ladder and grab the belts, and then the belts will be yours. Looks like Tanner's on his way up to do that right now, as Burton is physically down, but Burton's up, and here goes Tanner's gonna do another body slam.
Looks like Tanner's gonna. Is he gonna come off the top?
What is he doing?
I don't think he's going for the belts here, folks.
He's not going for the belts here. There's no way.
He leapfrogged the ladder and went for a splash right down, probably about 10 feet down to Max Burton, but no one was home.
Boy, did he get some air out of that. He was up there about 10 to 12 feet, and Burton gets out of the way.
Getting more air than Jordan, perhaps. And White Lion now face down. And there's still a big brawl outside
The brawl
of the ring.
on the outside of the ring is unbelievable, as these two guys have been going for it for quite a while. Oh, don't tell me.
Here's a ladder sandwich now.
Oh.
A big splash from Bad Religion.
Oh, my God.
As Punk just took a number to Haas outside of the ring. And follows it up with smashing Haas's face into that metal turn post.
Haas and Punk have their own little show going on the outside, and no one's even really paying much attention to.
It doesn't look much like a tag match, but I guess
because there's so much going on the inside with Burton and the White Lion.
And the inside's where it counts, I guess, for the moment, because that's where those belts are hung.
You've got to grab the belt in order to win the match, so you've got to put the ladder up and climb the ladder to get to the belt.
So we'll see what's going to happen here. It looks like Burton's thinking about getting to the belts. He's thinking about... He just shook the ref's hand and kicked him in the stomach and DDT'd the ref right into the chair.
Wow.
And you can't disqualify him for this. This is uncalled for.
That was totally uncalled for.
The ref is really holding on to his head there, folks. Slammin' Dan Scrody, the senior official chosen for this match. Maybe we can have another ref come on out here.
Finally, there is one coming out here. Whether he's going to be of any use at all is another story.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
Meanwhile, inside, oh, no, what's Punk doing?
Damage control's outside of the ring, helping Slammin' Dan Scrody out. There's no one officiating the match. The other ref is helping Slammin' Dan out. It looks like utter chaos is...
We don't have a ref. Well, yes, we do have a ref.
All right, we do. And looks like Punk's playing with the casket out here. Yelling into the audience's face. And White Lion
drives
like a Trojan horse.
Drove Burton with that the top part of the ladder
right into the cranium, and now it looks like again we're gonna have something off the top rope from White Lion and a ladder related here. Oh, he rides it like a witch's broomstick and just drops it right across his face.
Did you see what he just did?
Oh my goodness.
Folks, if I wasn't here, I couldn't tell you I saw it before my own eyes, but I did.
Samantha bewitched eat your heart out. White Lion, Jim Tanner, rearranging the furniture in the ring. As some ribs have been rearranged perhaps within the upper torso of Bad Religion, Max Burton.
Punk and Haas are still going at it right in front of the entryway here on the entryway ramp.
And they're yet to become a factor within the squared circle.
Look at Tanner's going up to get the belt.
Tanner's just like, screw it.
Tanner's going up to get the belt. He's had enough. He wants this over.
Well, wait a second. A series of punches to the small of the back. White Lion falls off the third step from the top of the ladder. It comes down crashing on that rope. Not much more than a steel cable under those ropes for the fans at home. I don't know.
I'm kind of looking across here to see what's going on, and Punk and Haas are just
slugging it out.
It's a slugfest over there.
Certainly is. Both physical players in the sport here. Big right hand from Haas just takes out Punk.
This has been a 2-on-2 match right from the beginning.
Now everybody's just sold out the ring and decided to take the fight to the outside. Oh, look at this.
Look who's coming in. Look who's coming into the ring finally.
A little bit of ironic. Motion's coming out here as Haas decides to put Punk in the ring. Haas has been known to be
Haas is setting
pretty
up,
filthy when you get some weapons in the ring.
Looks like Haas is setting up Punk in a big way here with the ladder, as the ladder's making a turn on us now.
That is doing something. Haas alleviates the slide motion of the ladder off the top of the rope.
Who's in the Burton has put Jim Tanner inside the casket.
Now what happens? Is he going to lock him in there? I mean,
I don't know.
I think White Lion might be a bit claustrophobic. I don't know if we should
I'd watch out for Alex, because Alex will probably lock them both in there.
Big catapult slingshot right into that ladder. Punk is in the receiving end of a face full of steps from that green ladder. Alexander's got the chair again, folks. And she brings it over, just hands it very nonchalantly to Bad Religion Max Burton, who viciously slams White Lion right in the top of the head.
Haas is working over Punk in a big way inside the ring.
We can almost take turns. I can call outside, you can call inside.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that.
It's like two things going on.
Yeah. It's like a show and a half. Tell me they're not getting their money's worth tonight.
At all sides of the ring, and once again, a vicious chair shot issued by Bad Religion to the upper cranium of White Lion. That's the second or third one I've seen on the outside of the ring.
Haas just stamps on that ladder as he set it across the front part.
On the inside of the ring.
Oh.
Man, this is utter chaos.
This is utter chaos.
We got a second ref out there.
What do we got going on below here? Tanner and Burton are still going at it.
They're working at trying to get someone in that coffin, I think. Big drop kick into the ladder, bouncing off of the body of Punk. Punk just hits the mat. The referee's running the ropes. I mean, this is crazy. Bad Religion. Burton
is beating the ever-living hell out of
he just speared
the White Lion right in front of us inside the casket. This is a tough match to call. There's just too much going on.
You can hear utter bone splintering on steel with those chair shots. Now here we got Haas is coming up to the outside on the apron. He's got a couple more chairs or something with him. What's he got? He's got a chair with him.
He does have a chair.
And now there's a fan at ringside that's left standing, but Sarah. The referee says, I don't want to see any more of these chairs. And I don't think that was the right thing to do. Slam Dan Scrody.
Here goes another referee out the door.
Well, we saw Slam Dan Scrody leave, and now we've got the second referee.
Now here at the moment. Now Punk actually is involved inside the ring with Tanner.
And as you hear the...
Leaving Burton, all Burton's got to do now is put the ladder up and grab the belt, and it's over.
That's all he'd have to do.
That's all he's got to do.
I mean, that might sound easy enough, but in the heat of battle, I mean, you're not always thinking straight. I mean, people are chanting for tables out there. I mean, the tables are yet to come into play. You might say, hey, I could grab a table and want to slam someone through it. I mean, there's all kinds of factors that could go into winning this match. Who knows what's going to happen?
There are all kinds of factors that are factoring in right now. As Haas is emerging from the casket.
I mean, we're trying to
chair in hand, and here he goes.
We're trying to judge logic.
Look, he's ripped open too. He's ripped wide open himself.
Jeez, I mean, we're trying to judge logic here in the mind of Bad Religion.
There's no logic right now.
There is no logic, and there never was in Max Burton's mind. I mean, he turned on his partner just a few weeks ago.
There's not enough chairs. Look at this. There's not enough chairs.
The cheap seats have been thrown. The front row has been thrown. Punk's up. Wait, what was that? An exchange of salute there.
Did you see? The White Lion just set him up in a great way.
We talked about three surges earlier on. That looked like something right out of the past.
The White Lion just set up Punk in a bad way. I thought that was a beautiful move on his part.
Punk now sporting the crimson mask. I mean, and also Haas out there. They're both bleeding.
Profusely, I might add.
Profusely. They've got abrasions upon their contusions.
Really?
Well, certainly. And anyways, Haas is in the ring. He's changed up dance partners now as he's getting a hold of...
they have, haven't they? I don't believe there's much dancing.
Well, that looked like a swing move, and he held onto him and tossed him under his legs, but we didn't see that.
Haas is going up to get the belt. Haas is going up.
Speaking of swinging, if he gets up there, do you think Haas could do a little like Tarzan swing and... Never mind. I guess that'll get to a cheesy punchline. Let's leave that one alone. Haas,
you're good for stuff like that.
I guess so. But Haas is climbing up there. folks, Haas has fallen down as quick as he stepped up.
You know, I always thought that TLC stood for Tender Loving Care, but this gives it a whole new meaning, TLC. Tables, ladders, and caskets. I'm telling you, we've been building this up for a month now.
I guess so.
And
all
it's
over
living
the
up
place.
to the billing in a big, big way.
Well, there's 2 people busted open, and there's a number of dented chairs out there. We've yet to see a table come into this matchup, but we have seen the we have seen the casket come into play right there as the big choke slam was applied onto Punk from Haas. Haas elbow drops him right through the face of that casket.
Right through the top of the casket.
Over there, we got White Lion on the top of the scaffold.
Through a chair.
Through a chair that was tossed at him by Bad Religion. It's impossible to pause.
I can't tell. Was there a table involved in that over there? I don't know.
No, I think he was standing on the rafters.
Oh, he was? Okay.
On the barricades.
Okay.
Mind you. And now the referee, the referees came in.
Dave Beers just took the chair away. Oh!
All right, now, wait, let me count here. Do your math again. You're good at math.
1, 2, 3.
Blood and all kinds of food.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is just an unbelievable match. Never been done before. I've never seen anything quite like this in all my days. Oh!
Big kick to the
Did you
chair.
hear the impact of that?
Ricocheting off the forehead of Bad Religion Max
Did you
Burton.
hear the impact? He's got to be out cold. Alex is trying to revive him.
It's like the most of him out, Kyle. White Lion here is trying to make his way to the top as Punk finds a second win. Knocks White Lion's chin right down and neck across that second rope.
I almost feel sorry for the ladder at this point.
It looks like everyone looks kind of drunk. This looks like my house after New Year's Eve. They're all stumbling around out here without the blood, mind you. Punk, I think, caught a piece of that chair on the way out of the ring. And Alexandra Harris taking a few steps back to get away from the carnage. And probably rightfully so. I wouldn't say any lady would want to step in there with Haas. Would you? No. You do fit the bill of a lady, I guess, to some degree. No?
Is there a lady in the house?
If there is, we'll give her a phone number down there. So, okay.
Haas would love it.
Right now, White Lion taking the short ribs of Bad Religion. I think there's some short ribs right now, Louisiana style. I like that barbecue.
Only on TSW can you find action like this, I'm telling you.
You see carnage and gore and broken chairs and
sure
broken
have.
caskets, and then someone mentions his barbecue ribs. Okay. And there is White Lion, just flies off the top rope and out to the outside.
I believe he fell on something, a table, a couple of chairs.
His own
something
feet,
over there.
who knows? It looks like everyone has 2 left feet in the ring right now as pretty much the wind's been knocked out of everybody.
Everybody's everywhere.
There's no second wins anymore. We're about on 8th or 9th wins.
There goes the table.
I think the
believe the table I believe Tanner just went through the
It
table.
sounded like it, folks. And here we
We
got
can't see it from our vantage point, but it looks like that to me.
fans. We got 2 wrestlers on opposite ends of the card, on opposite ends of the ladder, and they're climbing up to grab the 2 belts that are up high.
Look at these two.
Anything could happen here.
Slug at each other. What a slugfest.
Oh,
going
no,
on.
folks, like a snake in the grass again. I've
Here
used that
goes
snake
Alex.
analogy
What's
over and
Alex
over.
up to? What's Alex up to?
She's up there. She could be the deciding factor here in this contest. She has been in the past. Oh!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. And Punk pulls him down almost into a powerbomb situation.
Well,
Off of that ladder, it looks like we could be looking at the next tag team champions here.
I guess any questions of loyalties have been answered.
Unless White Lion can get himself up. Oh, folks, say it isn't so. It's it, folks. That's it.
Ring the bell.
That's it. The match is over. I hate to see it end this way. What a grueling matchup, but a terrible ending. And the new tag team champions. Oh, my Lord. Wow. History has been made here, folks, tonight.
Yes.
And the new TSW Tag Team Champions, Punk and Bad Religion, Max Burton, have been assisted by that evil temptress out there at ringside, Alexandra Harris.
Well, the only thing that Punk and Burton have to look forward to is the some tough times ahead, I'll tell you right now, because I don't think they can work together as a team. They showed no teamwork here tonight at all. What they did was they got lucky.
I mean, they were outside of the ring, you know, in different times. One would be in, one would be out. They didn't see any teamwork, and they are supposed to be representative of the teams of the tag team division here at TSW.
Yeah.